Hello everyone and welcome back to Steel Division 2. Today with us we have Jimster Hacks versus Noobinaction. This is part of my Kingdom of Steel tournament. They're both playing balance. Noobinaction is going to be playing his big card with 2nd Infantry Indian Head and Jimster Corporal 6 Territorial. I think both divisions could do really well in this game. Noobinaction is going to be in the blue side, Jimster Hacks in the red side, obviously. And Jimster Hacks signed up for the league tournament, so I think it's a good thing that we get to see how we play. Probably not for him, though, so I don't want to put him at a disadvantage, but it is what it is. All right, so there's going to be some Granitieri Calari unloading here with support from the M32 and Breda AC 47 mil. They're going to do not much. Noobinaction sees that he's got some pretty powerful stuff there, so he's going to bring his M8 elsewhere, but there's also a Pak 38 here. Unfortunately, going to be shooting his APCR shell, so it's going to be less effective against the M8, but oh well, you know, there's a M3 howitzer here. It's going to do a lot of damage against these guys. Could outright kill them. They don't have any offensive against that. So anyway, M8 is going forward here. There is a Calarasi with a Panzerfaust, but I don't think he's going to do much against these guys. There's a lot of CQC unit here. Very good opening from Noobinaction on the left side. Let's go take a look at the right side. Nothing is happening. Noobinaction has been taking that flag though, so that's always good. But that's only going to last until the smokes evaporates. There's a Flak 88 here. Could be destroying the M8 if he goes into position around here. In my opinion, should probably stay in the house. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter, in my opinion. I'm not playing the game. All right, P-47 was called, but retreat right away. I don't know why. Probably a mistake, because that P-47 could have done a lot of damage either here, here, here. Well, everywhere, really. There's no AA. There is no AA. Mortar, 60 mil coming in over here. I don't know if that's useful, but I guess he's going to be using them to shoot here. T-70 Razvedka going to be using his APCR shells, I think. No, it's not using the APCR shell. This was taken off, but still he dies because he originally had the APCR shell and he removed them, so he had to reload and then shoot, and I think that's what led to his death. Now, when you notice that you got your APCR shells and your tank is in the middle of shooting, just let it shoot the APCR shells, and as soon as it shoots it, then take off the APCR, so he won't have to reload. He'll just use the AP right away. Because, you know, the APCR could have done a critical hit on that M8 and remove remove his abilities somehow. So that's always good to know. Anyway, howitzer here doing a lot of damage. I think 2nd Indian Head will have a lot of facility in this engagement. 2 P-47s coming in, each with 500-pound bombs. Could kill the mortars, but actually they're going for the support weapon here. I think I would have went with the mortars, as this is the bigger threat. If these mortars just keep shooting constantly, they could clean house over here, especially the M8. A lot of rangers and flamethrowers in this forest. This is going to be hard to take back. There is a pioneer here, but pioneer's not going to do anything against flamers. Well, I mean, not against 4 flamers. The M1919 will be trying to get away. Now the Flak 88 will start shooting. Now, well, I don't know. He could move this guy just a little bit more right here and start shooting at this Flak 88. Although the Flak 88 could respond fire as well. But I think the howitzers got better chances. HE, 4.1 damage. HE, 1.76. All right, very nice move here from Jimster Hacks. Going to be destroying the Marauders could be destroying the howitzer. There is M4A1, and there is no AT around here, so that's gonna be really hard. I hope these are smoke. They're not. They are HE shells. So you always want to move up with a bazooka or something, some kind of AT. Hopefully he would keep shooting with these mortars constantly, but he's not. There's T-70 Razvedka. Probably should wait for him. He's already got the flag. Yeah, we see he's not moving forward. But then again, Noobinaction either. He could with that M4, but he doesn't know that. It's unfortunate for him. Sometimes you've gotta take chances. I guess it is phase A after all, so taking chances is probably not something you'd wanna do. He is holding the line. All he need is infantry to help him out. So both players are doing well here not to attack. It's just, as the viewers, we know Noobinaction could attack, but you know, gotta be careful, and it is the right move, but soon he won't be able to attack at all. Over here, M8 is doing a lot of good, but will die to the T-70. Now T-70 has complete range over here. Let's take a quick look at it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. There you go. Sniper shooting. And the T-70 takes control of the T-70 takes control of the flag, but there is no infantry, so he's not going to be capturing. P-47s are doing a lot of damage. There is a Hotchkiss over here, and it did make them fall back, but overall they were able to hit some targets. Over here, the Flamer lost, and the M8 died to the Flak 88. 12-12 for two balanced players. There you go. Bazooka will now start shooting. Kills the M4. And the T-70 coming in for reinforcement. Great move on Jimster hacks. Unfortunate for Noobinaction. Definitely should have called in more P-47 here before attacking, I think. Or he needs some kind of mortar of some sort. And there you go. Jimster hacks, takes control of the hill. It's going to be really hard for Noobinaction to take back, but he does have all the tool possible, especially going into phase B. He's going to have some M4 howitzers. He's going to have some artillery. He's going to be able to use some bigger planes. He's going to be able to use smaller mortars if he have them for smoke, and bringing in some really good CQC infantry. And not even just the CQC infantry, but also just the regular American infantry with their M1 Garand. They're really good medium range infantry. These guys are going to die to the howitzer. Nice shot from the P-47 AT. Kills the T-70. Saves the Bofors. BF-109 G2 is called, but we'll have to retreat. And yeah, there you go. So there you go. All right, not much action around here. Mortar 107 coming in over here. We'll try to get the Flak 88, no doubt. More plane coming in. These guys have been shot at by the howitzer. Oof. Oh, there's two Hotchkiss. All right. They're doing good job at suppressing, but that howitzer, man, it's just being a constant nuisance right now. These guys are out in the open like that against 2K range units. That's not good. I hope there's some artillery coming in. No, there's some T-30-45 could be destroyed by that howitzer. Could be destroyed. This is 130 millimeter penetration, 10 rounds, 30% accuracy is not that great, but 10 rounds will make sure that at least one of them hits. Jimster hacks really need some long-range mortars here. I don't think he can reach that howitzer. I think these guys got 1800. Yeah, 1800. So, I mean, they will kill that flamethrower. But I would wager, I guess he would need to clean house here with the mortars. Would be really great for his... I mean, with just one or two of these, he could have cleaned house there. Shoot over here, advance a little bit. Shoot over here, advance a little bit. Shoot over here, advance a little bit. With just one unit, could work. I mean, it's easy to talk about it, but I've done it in the past. And the game right now, there's not a lot of action, so it would be easier for micromanagement. Anyway, Long Tom coming in. Another howitzer coming in. That's a great choice, in my opinion. And howitzer here has been proving really, really useful. 1311 for Jimster. I think Noobinaction is calling the right shots, but I don't think he's being aggressive enough with these. T-34 gonna go in the open. That's gonna be dangerous for them. What is the range of the heat round? 1500. All right, so they are safe. They are safe. But bringing the T-34 here is really useless. Would have been much better, I think, over here on the hill. Like one around here, one around here, you know, or both at the same place, whatever. But yeah, definitely he needs some support weapon over here, or else he's not going to be able to hold the hill. Infantry is nice and all, but a couple of mortar rounds. Whereas if you have AT, HE, tank, you know, this is where it starts to get really dangerous to approach this hill. Right now, Noobinaction could just walk over with the infantry and have these, have this howitzer protect them good enough. And, you know, maybe if we could bring a Sherman tank as well. I guess he's assuming there is some ATs around here, but there isn't. And this one is just sitting there doing nothing. A lot of CQC units will be called in right now to clean the forest. There's already one that's going to be moving alone. Jimster, bless him, is not using his mortar to his advantage right now. Maybe he's waiting for these guys to arrive. I don't know. He definitely need to use the mortars. BF-109 will get a kill there. Nice, nice, nice. And I don't think he's going to be able to catch up with these guys. But there is no Bofors. There's one coming in. I guess he could. I guess he could. Let's take a quick look at it. Nah, he's going to be moving back. Long Tom has not unloaded. And that's a very expensive unit to call in and not do anything. And this is one of the things some players will struggle with is the artillery. They don't seem to realize that micromanaging the artillery is much more important than micromanaging your infantry. At least in my opinion. Because you know what? He's right now he's going to be micromanaging these infantry. While, you know, had he micromanaged his artillery here over on this Jimster hack side, he could have fucking shoot some mortar around there and just waltz in easily and save his infantry the trouble. He did one, you know, he did one, but at some cost. While he could have just walked in easily with these guys. That's what they're there for. This guy, when he saw that the front line was, you know, moving up a little bit here, could have just used his long thumb, shoot a couple rounds here, and then move, you know. So infantry play is very, very important. kudos for him for using smoke before moving his pioneers. Really, really good. And in the kingdom, we're trying to tell people to use their smoke as much as possible, so that I'm glad to see. Hopefully he's going to be smoking around here as well, because, you know, there is some... Yeah, there you go. Really nice play there from Jimster Hacks. And this is why he's going to win Division 4 in the league tournament. Although he could definitely use some more guidance on how to use these mortar effectively. That is unfortunate. He did smoke though, so... Oh, nice. The T-34-45 are going to stop this rifle leader. There you go. Good supporting. Oh, APCR. Gun jam on the T-34. He sees that right away. He's going to retreat. Unfortunately, the infantry here is all bunched up together, so they're going to suffer from that P-47. One is still advancing, which is good. So there you go. Jimster Hacks, it captures the point. 14-10 for him. Not a lot of action here, but that howitzer could be destroying the Hotchkiss. The mortar here did destroy the Flak 88. And what else? There's some basic reinforcement coming in here. It looks like they're going to attempt to move here. Probably will be successful, especially with the support of the sniper and machine gun. There we go. Long Tom is finally being called in. He's going to be shooting around here at the AA. Good target for sure. There is no attempt from Noobinaction in trying to take back the hill. And had he attempted something with just one or two Shermans, I think he would have been successful. And as long as with the Long Tom. Just for the only reason that Jimster Hacks has not reinforced much here. And the fact that he's not reinforced much here allowed him to take back this area here. So Noobinaction not pushing here is allowing Jimster Hacks to push elsewhere. Alright, that's a bit useless. Well, I guess they are CQC unit after all, but this dude does have I know, it's a good play. It's a good play. Unfortunately, there is a ranger in that house, but I think he will get destroyed easily. Ah, there you go. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I like what I'm seeing. Really good play from Jimster Hacks here. Gonna move him to CQC. He's got the T-70 here in reinforcement if anything happened. Unfortunately, that ranger still sees a little bit, but the Moti, I believe, will be able to destroy the ranger. Oh, yes, with the sniper, maybe? With the leader? Leader's gonna move. Leader, what is that? There you go. There you go. Whew! That was close. And there you go. Now Jimster Hacks has complete control over here. For sure, it's going to be hard to, you know, maybe go at the edge of the forest. But he could call in some machine guns or some long-range infantry. Start shooting stuff up. Long Tom is doing good work at suppressing units here. Over here, we had these guys trying to cross, but they were shot at by the Granishiri, which in turn were shot at by probably the sniper or something. T-70 Razvedka should probably hurry up around here. But we'll shoot from afar, from the safety. Relative safety, because he could get shot here. Pioneer is going to be called in to support. Good choice, I think. But Jimster Hacks is dangerously taking back, well, taking control of this entire river here. And this spells bad news for Noobinaction. These T-34 are doing a lot of good work as well. It looks like this guy is holding, firing. Don't know why. He's being put on effective fire. So unfortunately, it's creating a bug in the game I don't know. I don't know. But people should really stop using effective fire. It is not a good feature in the game right now. It used to be working just fine, and then the devs kind of bugged it out by trying to improve it, and now it's just a total shit show. In my opinion, at least. Never use effective fire. Alright, there you go. Ouch. One of them died. What is going on here? The M18 Hellcat will go away. There you go. He sees that because this guy was given an attack order. Really good use of the M18 Hellcat from Noobinaction. Shoot, scoot, shoot, scoot. This is how these guys should be used. Now there's some M10 tank destroyers coming in over here. I think Shermans would have been much better. But anyway, there is the T-34 didn't die. He just moved away into another shooting position. Great move from Jimster Hacks. Keep one here, the other over here. Separate them a little bit. Create, you know, alleys where they can support each other, kind of. Anyway, Long Tom shooting here. Some smoke. I believe the oh, they can't shoot over at the M18 Hellcat. Okay. Just in time for the cavalry so that we can see them. But the Beretta is doing a lot of good suppression there. Suppress both these planes. Basics infantry have taken the flag. So it is now 13-11 for Jimster Hacks. Okay, the M18 Hellcat was killed. Shot at the T-34 but did not do a lot of damage. Now this guy, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's stuck. He cannot fire on that hill. So he's just going to be lying forever. Although it is a good sight. It's cool to see it like that. Look at how good it looks. Anyway. Deactivated. Heat rounds. And now he's just going to move away. Nice catch from Noobinaction. You can see that these guys, they're micro for noobs. Well, they're not noobs anymore, I would say. Nice. Who's shooting at that? Oh, there you go. The OB 1934 doing a lot of good suppression. Oh, even killing the transport, pinning down the Long Tom and getting him down to 3. And this is an expensive unit, 130 points versus 80 points there. So really, really, really good from these guys. And yeah, I was gonna say these guys started out as noobs, but they've been in the kingdom for so long now. They're starting to really be good. I mean, they're scaring me. They're scaring me how good they are. I believe they're not planning on spam. They're not counting on spam. They're not counting on cheese. They're counting on strategy. And this is always a fun game to see. A little bit slower for sure. But always fun to see. One mistake here is that Jimster Hack is always coupling these together, while in reality you should probably put one here and one here just to make sure they don't die from the same shell when they get shot at. Finally, Noobinaction is going to bring out the half-track mortar. He's going to bring out more Long Tom. He's going to bring them close to the front line, a bit closer to my ideals. I think Long Tom could allow themselves to be as far away as possible in order to escape other artillery. While these guys don't have range, but the longer range you have, the more dispersion. And it doesn't look like Jimster Hacks has any radio to go with these guys. But and in Revenge, Noobinaction is using radio with the mortar. These mortars are providing a radio range for the Long Tom. And this half-track's also going to provide radio range. If he sits it here, he'll have access to pinpoint accuracy all this area. Not a lot of stuff going on here. T-34 died to, I don't know who, someone. Maybe the howitzer. Oh, they still got 10 shells, so I don't know. Died from someone. Maybe a plane or something. Sniper is going to come here. This is really useless. There's already a sniper here. There's a Risita. There's a commander. There's a T-34. This guy could definitely, at least over here, would have been better so that he get highs on the forest. Or, you know, try to go up here. You know, something more useful. Smoke being used. Oh, there you go. Now, Long Tom is going to be shooting at these mortars. Going to kill them one shot, I think. Especially with radio range. He's going to move them away. One dies. It looks like one might survive. There you go. There's a Sherman with the infantry closing in behind. It looks like these guys are actually retreating from the combat. The Sherman is going to cover their retreating. And there you go. Now the Sherman's going to be shot at by the AT there. I believe it's a Pac 38 or something like that. And it dies. And yeah, it is a failed attack. One plane even dies, unfortunately, for Noobinaction. The basics are retreating. It was a nice little push, a nice attempt. It did some damage as well to the defenders a little bit. But I think he should definitely try to push more. I mean, he does control this, so why not push all of this infantry over here? Have the Shermans in this forest to kill the pioneers or something. And I mean, if you already have an opening in the river here, why cross the bridge, right? Just keep going there. Basics with the M1 Garand gonna do a lot of damage to the pioneer, especially with that M3 M4A3. There you go. Now the Obiche are going to be shooting at the Long Tom, probably killing them like the previous ones. Over here we have a Flak 88 coming in. Anyway, doesn't matter. Could probably afford to try to push a little bit. He does have, you know, well, he doesn't have anymore the 60mm mortars. Oh, they're here. He does have 60mm mortars. Definitely put a row of smoke here and try to capture this. Put some pressure on Noobinaction, because Noobinaction seems to have completely forgotten, well, not forgotten, but let go of this area. And you can see that by him constantly concentrating on this side. All right, Rhinos going to be shooting at the T-34. P-47 will kill the T-34, especially on the side like that. There you go. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, the BF-109 will kill. No! Unfortunately, but maybe the Hotchkiss will, especially 2-star. Almost. There you go. Kills one of the P-47. Good riddance to them. There's one left. I don't know how many more he's got. Gabby suicided himself for nothing. Oh, wow. This was a bad judgment call. And my thinking is Noobinaction wanted to save the P-47, so called in another plane so that these Hotchkiss diverted their fire to the other plane. But kind of was maybe busy here, so he didn't see it happening and lost 2 planes. This is devastating. 13-11 for 12-12. 12-12 as Noobinaction finally decided to use the forest here and the cover to cross. And there you go. Now captures this flag. Jimster Hacks will try to move the T-34. And notice how this M1 hasn't shot a single shot. This is unfortunate. Unless he's strictly using for the radio. But it's an expensive radio at that point. Alright, kills one unit. Might get the flag back. Yeah, gets the flag back. Back to 13-11. More long tom are coming in. Taking the long road. This 2 is coming in. T-34. But I don't think... There's not a lot of tanks on Noobinaction's part. So I don't think these are absolutely necessary. Sure, they are very good armor support for the infantry. But I think a lot of support weapon would be... could be better here. IL-4 coming in with 1K plus 2 5-pounders. Let's take a look at that. Come on. Did he drop them? No. Was pushed back. Alright, there you go. Mortars finally shooting at the Zis-2. Zis-2 will die. And this is why, you see, that was... Oh no, the IL-4 dies. T-34 dies to the M1 gun. And Zis-2 will now die as well. So that was a waste of 50 points. That was not needed because there isn't any tank that's threatening Jimster Hacks over here. Although there is a lot of ATs on Noobinaction's part. And yes, I will consider the half-track mortar as AT because you can definitely, no matter what Star Deck is saying, kill tanks with half-track mortars. And it's easy to do so as well. 60mm mortars will shoot at the M1 gun. The M1 gun, though, is already out of there. T-34 in the open like that should be hiding in the house backyard. And you know what, guys? I'm saying all of these should do, because I know these guys are going to watch the video and I think they're going to want the feedback. But yeah, you don't leave tanks in the open like that. Unless, you know, a 2K range, heavy tanks, you know, this is, yeah, you could do that. But medium tank like that could be destroyed by, you know, this guy. All he needs to do is walk his AT here and then he's got the open ground. Okay, he's going to retreat the half-track. A lot of big artillery. 150. We've seen the OB 150 mil now, and these guys are big. I think he just lost, yeah, just lost one of them, artillery. The artillery boys are hard at work right now. There's going to be some artillery leaders coming in. And now it is the artillery war. Basically, we are in that phase of the game. 13-11. Game has been going on for 40 minutes, so yeah. Half track's gonna be shooting at the Zis-2, hopefully killing it this time. Direct shot. Will not kill. Will damage. Another direct shot. Down to 3. Now, here comes the Sherman. They're all on effective fire, by the way. And I believe this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Because on top of that, Shermans will not kill a lot of things. Why? Okay. This guy's got 110mm frontal armor. These guys can do 90mm damage. But, you know, just by shooting alone, they can suppress. And by numbers, they can suppress an enemy tank. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, no, that's not the 1K. That is not the 1K. Where's the bombs? I guess we missed them. Almost dies in the process. Oh, and there you go, dies. A lot of Bofors now. Probably should stop bringing the planes. Very dangerous, but could pay off really well. There you go. 3-star T-34 will destroy the M21. Come on. Oh, not first shot. He sees that's going to move away, and there you go. Failed in his attempt. Now, another M1 gun was called in here. Unnecessary, because there was already one. But I guess 2 can't hurt, especially when Jimster Hacks is bringing a lot of tanks like that. Effective fire. Not good. Notice how Noobinaction tells his half-track to shoot and scoot right away. So he doesn't even need to micromanage the half-track. The half-track will move over there as soon as he stops firing, as you can see now. So really, really, really good habit to take. And it's the little thing like that that keeps a player alive during the game. The more you keep your stuff alive, the more you have on the map, the more you can counter or react quickly to the enemy. There you go. M1 gun at this distance will kill the T-34. Will he not? 115mm damage at that distance? Come on. There you go. Almost dies in the process though. Some rhinos are coming in. 3 of them. Let's take a quick look at these dudes. The saga. Alright, someone's gonna get bombed. And there you go. All right, well, there's not a lot of action here, so we'll revert back. 13-11 for Jimster. I guess all he needs to hold is to hold. I guess he could try to, you know, put some pressure. When you see the enemy is massing up somewhere, it is a good idea to try to put pressure on the other side so that, you know, all of his reinforcement doesn't necessarily come on one spot. Over here, the rhinos are going to be unchallenged. There is a T-34 coming in, Pac-38 as well. This is a constant war over here. Like, look at that. Look at all of that. It's just being shelled everywhere. And over here as well. Oh boy. IL-2 will have to retreat back. You don't push planes like that alone when there's so much AA, especially not in C-face. You want them coming, at least 2 of them or 3. You know, you get one plane out in this axe and the other plane out in this axe, and then at least the AA will have to rotate to go hit the other plane. And a millisecond is a millisecond, you know, like you don't discard that. You want to impede your opponent as much as possible. Nice shot. Nice shot here. Now there's only one remaining thanks to the combo T-34 Pac-38. 3-star T-34 will shred the Rangers. These guys are going to move forward as well to stop the assault. Over here, the basics are running free. I don't think they will do a lot of damage just by their own because they are disheartened after all. And these are sniper units, but I guess they don't have the range and they're being shot at by someone. But the T-34... Oh, wait, P-47 here shoots and doesn't kill. So that T-34 could do a lot of damage to these basics as well. He's going to be... There you go. He's going to be turning around and shooting at them. And there you go. Now you see all of these infantry, they're falling back. They need smoke support. They definitely need smoke support from the half-track, from the long tom, maybe. Yeah, 3 minutes. And what is that? More basics infantry coming in. Well, I gotta respect the strategy because I used to use it a lot with the 7th Estonian. But call me crazy, I think the Mustad are better than the basics. That's right, I said it. Well, not in the open range like that. The basics are perfect for this type of engagement. We're gonna give it to Noobinaction. But I just love the Mustad a little bit more. Especially in close range. Anyway, T-34 coming in over here. These mortars should be on defensive fire around here by that point. Because it's hard to micromanage now. It's hard to micromanage now with everything that's going on at the same time. And you know, at 2 minutes 40, it's time for the Hobo Special. Take everything, move forward. Move forward. Give as much stress to your enemy as you can. Now, there's a lot of M4A1 called here, but unfortunately, 2 minutes 30 is not going to be enough for these guys to arrive and change the outcome. And all of these basics are bunched up together, which is great to see. But they're going to get suppressed easily. I make that mistake constantly. Look at that. T-34 suppressing all of them with just one shot. Half-track is out of ammo. So he will unfortunately move over here to attack this guy with his 12.7 millimeter. There you go. Noobinaction sees that. Going to call it back. 1 minute 40 seconds. These guys are still here. Honestly, the M4A1 spam should have come much earlier. I think it would have been successful around here and get them on the move order because the American tank can shoot with very good accuracy while moving because they have this thing in their tank. Don't remember the name, doesn't matter. Noobinaction surrenders. Very great game. Very great game to watch from these guys. It was close, 30-27. Jimster Hacks wins. I think they did very well. I think Jimster Hacks definitely won because of some of his opponent's mistake, particularly not pushing the hill. But it really shows how good players both of these are. I don't know why Noobinaction is not in the league tournament. I'm gonna inquire about that in the kingdom. But Jimster Hacks, I believe, will do good in the tournament. Well, there you have it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this battle, and I will see you for another video at another time. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.